Hey everybody, I wanted to do a little bit of a different video today, so talk about everything that's not going right with my carnivore diet. I feel like this maybe a lot of people don't touch upon this as much, or it's kind of just like, oh, all of it is benefits. I haven't found that to be true for myself, so I've got quite a few here, but the last few are probably why I won't be 100% carnivore in the future. So the basic things like getting over cravings and all of that never happened for me. I felt like this whole entire time that I've been doing carnivore, over 50 days now, that I'm still having cravings. I still want things, and there's not really just like a lack of cravings, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of people have noted that their cravings go away. Now with that, I wasn't eating, I was eating about a pound of meat for about 30 of 50 of these days. So I should probably be more like at 2 pounds of meat a day, which brings me into kind of the next problem, which is eating more than a pound of meat a day for me just doesn't work. And that kind of includes fat too. My body has gotten better at absorbing and using fat throughout carnivore, but I would say that I'm still not exactly happy with how well I do, and maybe I've kind of reached my point where my body is good at absorbing fat. So with that, it's like I want to increase my fat intake, but then my body struggles with it, and maybe that's something that I need to be able to increase my fat intake for a period of time, and my body will get better at it. But I feel like I've hit kind of a limit there, and just in how much my body is willing to eat. So like if I have a ribeye that's very fatty, I feel like I'm getting enough fat there, but I don't feel like I'm getting enough calories. And this has become even more true as I get more and more energy doing this. I'm working out more, and I just even started running. And this is probably the most extreme, like this is the most intense reason for why I feel like I won't continue to do carnivore exactly in the future, is because every time I do something like a heavy workout or a long run or anything like that, even if I'm in like ketosis, I'm feeling good, I'm doing well, my body just like craves carbs. And that could be like, and it's just like, it doesn't want anything else. I'm not satiated by anything. And for me, I found that just like sitting down and eating over a pound of meat, even throughout the day, is just not very enjoyable experience. And one of these reasons is, like I've talked about in other videos, because I don't do very well with eggs, and I'm not doing very well with pork. I don't do good with chicken. So it's pretty much lion diet. So it's pretty much beef, steak, and some lamb. And I was able to kind of fight off the not wanting meat for a while, but if I eat more than a pound of meat that's just beef, my body just starts to say I don't want it, and that won't work. I'm kind of getting to the weight that I want my body to be at, and the weight I was losing going that strict, just it was a little bit too fast. So I've tried the egg. I'm gonna try duck eggs. I seem to do better with certain types of pork. I don't do well with things that are smoked. So a lot of the bacon that is smoked, which is most bacon, most sausages and stuff like that, I don't do well with them. And so it's been kind of a struggle to figure out what I am enjoying. Now, the second reason is eating 2 pounds of meat a day instantly doubles how much money I'm spending. And, if you've been following this, one of the reasons I started kind of doing carnivore is because I was actually saving a lot of money because I cut out everything else. Well, eating 2 pounds of meat, it's way more expensive. And even just doing hamburger, I've been doing hamburger, making hamburgers and doing deals, and it seems like when I do that, I don't get enough fat. When I do hamburgers, I don't get enough fat, and then I'm also needing to eat like 2.5 pounds, and so the grocery bill just seems to be growing. And so I think that moving into kind of some next steps here, some like key takeaways from doing this for over 50 days for me is like my gut feels a lot better. I'm slowly kind of reintroducing things or testing things, and I find that I don't do well with a lot of things. So for a long time I've known I don't do well with dairy. I tried to just do a little bit of butter to add that in and just see how I felt, and I didn't do well. My throat got all itchy and it wasn't great. And so I've been trying to do different things. None of them have really been working for me. And then I'm getting to the next stage where I'm just running a lot more. And I've always felt good with white rice and meat. And so most likely what I'll be doing is adding some white rice. One of the other things I feel really good with is coconut. I've tried coconut milk, coconut oil, all of it. I feel amazing when I eat it, which is kind of rare, just to have a food that I'm still feel good eating. I've been feeling good with olive oil. For some reason, avocado oil I don't do well with. Whenever I add avocado oil in, it doesn't seem to do great for me. So anyways, I'm excited to try the duck eggs. I'm going to continue to eat. Most of my calories are going to be meat. I might not focus so much now on the fat portion. I may start cycling even and doing like heavier runs, heavier workouts on the weekends, and then going into keto throughout the week. So like if I run on a Friday, having a high carb day on Saturday, and then doing a long fast, and then getting back into ketosis throughout the week, and then doing it again. It's just, I'm in a testing phase, so if anyone's gone through this for themselves and they have any advice, let me know, and thank you for watching.